Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Eatable. Eatable is a gourmet popcorn company that specializes in wine and cocktail infused flavors. So let's see what's in our box. Oh, so it looks like they wrote us a nice little note. And we've got some other info in here. And then it looks like we've got a bunch of different flavors. We've got the Poppy Caesar. Looks like we've got 2 of those. We have Pop and Rosé all day, Pop Goes Sangria, Pop the Salt and Tequila, Whiskey on the Pops. Ooh. And Pop the Champagne. So let's get organized and talk a little bit more about all of these flavors. So as I mentioned before, all of the flavors are wine or cocktail inspired. They have 6 different flavors. We've got all 6 of them here. All of them are gonna be all natural, and while they are booze inspired, they are 100% alcohol free. So we're gonna do a taste test of each of these flavors and give you a little bit of an idea of what they taste like. So let's start all the way over here. So this is Pop Goes Sangria. So this is candied Merlot wine with fruits and spices. So I'm assuming that this will just taste like sangria. On the back here, it does give you how this will pair. So you can try it with different wines or different snacks that you want to try it with. And they're resealable, which is nice. Ooh. All right, take a look at that. Looks like normal popcorn. Moment of truth. A little bit of sweetness. Definitely a little bit of fruitiness. That's nice. Subtle hints of wine, not overpowering. It's actually really nice. Very interesting. It's not overly sweet where you feel like you're just eating candy. It has just kind of a subtle hint to it. There's like a little bit of a crunch on the outside, not overly caramelized where you feel like it's really sticky and sticking to your teeth. But it definitely has that like full-bodied fruitness to it. You can taste a little bit of the citrus mixed in with like that grape from the wine. That's really good. I like that a lot. Pop and Rosé all day. So this is a rosé wine infused candy popcorn. On the back that says this pairs well with patio and drinks, as well as some other stuff. So there's also suggestions for, you know, activities you can do while you want to try these. So again, a similar look to it. It has a little bit of a pink tone, which is nice to see with the rosé. Here goes nothing. I love that crunch. Definitely different sweetness to it. I don't know that it reminds me of a rosé. I usually go with a dry rosé, so it might be more of a sweeter. That might be why I'm not placing it. It's really good. Very delicate flavor, not overpowering. I mean, it's delicious. I don't know if you like put it in front of me, I'd tell you that it's rosé, but I definitely like that one. So next we have Poppy Caesar. So this says Caesar cocktail with celery salt and spice blend. I looked on their website. This is essentially a Bloody Mary type popcorn, so I'm excited to try this. And it makes sense because it says it pairs well with Sunday brunch and seafood platters. Something a little bit more savory. You can check that out, a little bit of a darker color to it. Ooh, that's different. It's got some spices in there. Wow. Okay, I could see how that, wow, it's got a little bit of a kick. I wasn't expecting that, but I like it. Ooh, it comes a little bit later. Wow. Definitely could see this pairing well with some seafood, particularly a Bloody Mary as well. This is really interesting. I like this a lot. There's some pepper. I want to say some Old Bay, but maybe I'm just making that up. That's delicious. Wow. That's actually my favorite so far. It's tequila time. So this is Pop the Salt and Tequila. This is añejo infused caramel with lemon salt. So this is gonna be on the sweeter side, but have that sort of tequila and lime infusion. It says it pairs well with Taco Tuesdays, as well as parties and celebrations. Check that out. A little bit of a lighter color to it again. I'm getting a little bit of that lemon. Not super strong on the añejo. It's a nice subtle flavor though. Just a tiny bit of sweet, not super sweet, but definitely getting that lime and lemon flavor. Feels very citrusy, but just enough to make you want to take another bite. Ooh, yeah, wow. I am consistently impressed with these so far. I didn't know that you could kind of get these flavors into popcorn. So there's whiskey on the pops, which is Scotch whiskey infused caramel popcorn. This says this pairs well with refined gatherings, charcuterie boards, and game day. So I am not a big whiskey fan. So let's see how this goes. Got a little bit of a caramel color to it. Definitely sweet. I taste that caramel. And you know, it's just a hint of the whiskey. It's not overpowering. I'm not a big whiskey fan, but this, I really like this. It's subtle. Just a little bit of sweetness with the crunch and the salt pairs very well. And our last flavor, we have Pop the Champagne. So these actually have white chocolate. So they're champagne infused white chocolate popcorn. And this obviously pairs well with parties with friends, charcuterie boards, and Friday nights. Ooh. This one's a little bit different. Looks like a different type of popcorn. A little bit smaller, not quite as round. Ooh. Ooh, it's like fizzling in my mouth, kind of like Pop Rocks. Oh, wow. That's so cool. It's definitely bubbly. That's such an, ooh. That's such a weird sensation. Wow, that tastes so good. And it's light, it's not overly sweet. You still get, sorry, it's like Pop Rocks in my mouth. It's very funny. I feel like a small child again. But the flavor is really balanced. It's still got that crunch to it. The chocolate isn't overpowering. I love that like wild sensation. It was a crazy surprise. I had no idea that was coming. Oh my goodness. I might have to go finish all of those bags. We'll see you in a little bit for just some final thoughts. All right, so just a quick wrap up on Eatable. I think this is really cool. You know, this is very unique flavors for popcorn. It's stuff that I've never seen before. I really liked the balance of the flavors. Nothing was ever too overpowering. I'm not a big drinker myself, and I kind of like that it's all just slightly infused. It's not an overpowering, you know, liquor flavor, but does have that little subtle hint of it. And I have a feeling that it would probably pair very well with your favorite cocktail. I was really intrigued by that Pop the Champagne. You know, the sort of fizziness in your mouth was a really interesting, I guess, experience. I don't really know how to explain it. It was delightful. I really enjoyed it. And I think they have some really cool gift options. So if you check out on their site, they have a couple of different ways that you can send boxes. You can do a self-care kit. They even have something called Puzzles and Pops where they'll send a puzzle as well as the popcorn, and they'll rotate things in and out depending on seasonality. But if you're looking for some delicious gourmet popcorn, click the link below and check out Eatable.